Disney dropped a brand new trailer for Obi Wan Kenobi and help me breathe. To me, it looks fantastic and we definitely get a glimpse of the characters we can expect. It also came along with a bunch of photos, and of course I now have to make a poster for this series because otherwise my subscribers will kill me in my sleep. So hereby today I am making a poster for the Obi Wan Kenobi series. This time I want to make a poster that screams Star Wars, even if that means it's not a very daring or original concept. I want to get that classic Star Wars feel with nice colors and nice lighting, you know what I mean. Kinda similar to my previous Star Wars posters to make those fit as well. The thing is though, there are only two good photos, one of Obi-Wan and one of Reva, and the rest I have to take from the trailer. That means it is definitely not gonna be up to par with my previous posters. That sucks, but it also makes for a nice challenge and kind of see how far we can get. Let's open up Photoshop and get started. To begin this journey, I made a rectangular shape similar to other Star Wars posters for this nice classic feel. Then I dropped in the title and a Disney Plus logo to have a good base to start with. The first character, surprise surprise, is Obi-Wan. He was gonna be big as hell and I made sure his lightsaber and hair were sticking out on the top there. I made him fade out at the bottom and used this beautiful sunset image for the background behind him. This was gonna be our desperately milked Star Wars planet, Tatooine. No, seriously, I'm getting so tired of this planet. The Phantom Menace, partly Tatooine. Attack of the Clones, partly Tatooine. Revenge of the Sith, Tatooine. A New Hope, Tatooine. Empire's... Oh, there's actually no Tatooine in that. Okay, well, anyway, Return of the Jedi, Tatooine. The Book of Boba Fett, bloody frickin' Tatooine, and hell, even The Mandalorian has Tatooine in it. You get my point. Anyways, back to Tatooine. I made the sky look nice and warm because Tatooine is pretty damn warm, I'd argue. And it also seemed a good idea to turn the sea area into sand instead. When all that looked nice, I moved on to the suns. And yes, I say suns because there's two of them. First, I made a nice white circle and then added some orange to it. On top, I put a nice glow and well, there was one. Important to keep in mind is they won't stay here. At the very end, I decided to go a different route, but that you'll find out soon enough. I added some light and glow on and around Obi to make it look a little bit more realistic, even though it's a poster and will technically make below sea level sense, but we don't talk about that. To make his lightsaber nice and blue, I simply added a blue glow on top. This is exactly as easy as it looks. I also thought it'd be cool to add a nice lens flare to it since other Star Wars posters do this too, like a lot. So, well, there you go. Then for the second character, your boy Owen Lars. Sadly, I wasn't able to find a decent image of his face, so we're gonna have to use this dogshit quality trailer screenshot. You'll find that a bunch of characters will have poor quality because of this. There simply aren't any good photos. Anyway, I merged his face together with his body and added color correction to make this work. Below, I added shadows again to make it fade out to black, even though this area was probably gonna be covered by something. Finally, I added some light and coloring as well. It's not great, not terrible, so let's move on. Behind them in the dunes, I added the little tiny house of Owen and Beru, with little Luke sitting on top for a nice extra sandy detail. Our next two characters are Reva and the Grand Inquisitor. For the Grand Inquisitor, we have pretty much next to no material whatsoever, so I thought why not use what we do have in combination with the animated suit. Anyways, first Reva. Whatever. You guessed it, it's just color correction and adding some shadows and highlights. I would have preferred a different angle of her, but we don't have many options here, so like that's literally the theme of this video. Trying to make a half decent poster using complete and utter trash to get there. Once again, this didn't look terrible, but it didn't look great either. Now believe me when I say the Grand Inquisitor was a mess. I used 3 things. His face from the trailer, his torso from the trailer, and the rest of his body from the Rebels TV show. These I tried stitching together as one, and to my own surprise, this worked weirdly well. The face just isn't really high quality at all, and this shows, but I suppose I'll just have to eat that. After all this, once again, a bunch of shadows and coloring. The image of the 5th brother was even more terrible. But I tried anyways, and some lighting here and there definitely does something for him. Of course, this is all a bit of a guess, but like I said, this is all I have to work with. Behind him I put some stormtroopers to fill up the diagonal line we have going on, and added shadows to those as well. Now, we have this open area on the left there, perfect for the Inquisitorius, the place where the Inquisitors are trained. This image came from Jedi Fallen Order, by the way, since it's featured there. I also added some TIE fighters near it, since I'm pretty sure they have a bunch of those stacked there. Guess what? Colors, shadows, and whatnot. Now, since everything is kind of in place, I decided to experiment with blend modes and see what that would do. Not much really came from this though. I did, however, add some stars to the background, and this looked kinda nice. Now, this is the point where things went south. I kinda stressed because this wasn't at all what I had in mind. I tried doing all kinds of stuff to get different looks and vibes, but it wasn't until the very end until I was half satisfied. I guess I'll just show you without interrupting. this isn't the final version. Off screen, I made one more change. Instead of having the two suns in the sky, I thought it could make for a nice concept if they're behind the characters like this. To me, this makes the lighting more unique and the clouds in the sky make more sense this way, since clearly the light is coming from here and not there. I did keep the old version though, because I'm curious what you guys think. I made a poll on the community tab, so go vote for your favorite. In general, I still think it's kind of a mess. The lighting and detail on the characters is all over the place, and this is mostly because of the material I had to use. To be honest, I don't see myself doing this stuff again without having decent photos to use, like for example the Batman poster I recently did. For that I had fantastic high quality imagery, and that helps big time. But anyway, I guess for this one, this is it, so back to the studio. There you go. Again, let me know down below in the comments what you think of this poster and about the trailer, because I'm dying to hear your opinion on that. And then with all that said, I guess that's it for today. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and if you enjoy my overall content, feel very, very free to subscribe. That would mean the world to me and hopefully also to you. Then I hope I'll see you in my next video.